Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Teresa. Welcome back to tea time. Well, today is Thursday, February 6th, I believe. So this has just got to be my last Valentine's craft. I have got to stop. However, this is a cute idea that I've seen on Pinterest. What? Is there anything you can't find on Pinterest? No. The answer is no to that. And I had pinned this on one of my boards and come across it. I was like, oh, I didn't do that craft. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do it today. And like I said, this will be the last of the Valentine's craft. And then guess what? We have to move on to spring. You know, Easter. Well, actually, St. Patrick's Day is coming up first, but I am literally not going to do anything for that holiday, except for maybe go out and tip a few green beers back. No, I'm kidding. But no, I'm gonna start after Valentine's Day. I'm gonna start going through my spring/Easter decor. Now, I'm not going to get it out until, well, sometime probably in March, sometime early March. But that's a whole nother video. So, okay, let's just get right to what we're doing right now. All right, so what I used is, I have in my craft room closet some garbage. It really is garbage. Empty cardboard boxes, I've got plastic stuff, and I keep those things to use for different projects. So the actual base of these hearts is cardboard. You can use anything. You could use poster board. You could use thick cardboard. Now, I wouldn't use, what is that stuff? Poster board. Did I say what, poster board? I meant foam board. If I said poster board, I mean you could use foam board, not poster board. Poster board is too flimsy. And when you start wrapping the form in whatever material you're going to wrap it in, be it yarn or twine or whatever, you want the form to keep its shape. So you're going to have to use a really thick cardboard or a foam board or something of that nature. It also helps that you coordinate the color of the form, the heart form, to the color of whatever material you're going to wrap it in, which I didn't do. So I had to use a really whole lot of this yarn to cover up the cardboard. I do have a white foam board, and I didn't think about that until after, you know, I was knee deep in it, and I was like, oh, I'm not starting over now. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to take your heart and a glue gun, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue on the back of this, or the front, whichever way, doesn't matter. And I'm going to put the twine and get it started. And I'll burn my fingers real quick, and then we'll get going. That'll just kind of hold it there till you get started. And then, just like, I don't know how many of you have ever rolled a yarn ball, but it's basically kind of like doing that. I make it look so easy, don't I? It actually is very easy, and it's very quick to get these wrapped. Just turn it round and around, and just keep covering up your base. And it doesn't look, oh, I got this in a knot. It doesn't look the neatest, but that's okay because it's rustic. Now, what you could do if you really wanted to, and if I was ever going to do another one of these, I probably would, is cut notches along the edge so it held the material in place better. So basically that's what you're going to do. You're just going to wrap it and wrap it and wrap it. And if it slides in some spots, like I have a hard time getting anything to stick on the very tip down here. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little hot glue. And then I'm going to press it down with the scissors because I'm tired of burning my hand. Okay, and you just continue to do this until you have it all wrapped, and then you're going to bring it around the back and you're going to cut it. I'm not going to because I want to finish this off camera. And then just put a little glue to hold it. And then you've got something that looks like this. And something that looks like this. Now I used 2 different sizes of hearts. The white hearts are somewhat bigger than the ones with the twine. Okay, so now what? Well, just to give it a little more detail, I dug out my little bottle of buttons. And honestly, I don't remember where I got these, but you literally can get buttons anywhere. You can get them at the dollar store, you can get them at Walmart, you can get them at Hobby Lobby, Joann Fabrics, you name it. Look, you probably already have a bunch of buttons laying around somewhere anyway. Those I bought though. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue a button. Wait, no, that goes there. I'm going to put a button in the center of each. Do you believe that glue squirted through that button and burned my finger? Oh, I have the worst luck. And then I've got this one. I don't know if you can see this thing or not. Let me see here. Okay, so I'm just going to put, like I said, little glue in the center and just press the button down. And this one's black, this one's brown. You know, they're all dark buttons, but they're not exactly the same color, which is okay, you know. It adds to the charm. So, I don't know what kind of weather you guys are having, but we had kind of an ice situation last night. I live in, where do I live? In north central Ohio, and we had some ice last night. Tonight we're supposed to have snow. So, you know, it hasn't been winter at all, and we're just going to have all the winter in 24 hours, which is okay. Tomorrow's Friday. So I'm just going to continue to do this. This button here, hold it down. And then the last thing we're going to do with these is we're going to have to put some twine through the backs of them so that I can hang it up like garland. Should be done. Okay, I've got a couple more here. What else do I want to tell you? Oh, my grandson, he is growing and just getting funnier and funnier every day. He loves to laugh. So, of course, my ex-husband, my daughter's dad, when he goes over to see him, he always, you know, usually it's pictures, but a lot of times he'll do a little video. And he always tries to make him laugh. And he just has the cutest laugh. And he's just a joy. And I know anybody with grandchildren or children probably feel the same way. I've never met anybody that said, yeah, my grandson's a brat. How old is he? He's 6 months old. He's a real asshole. Nobody ever says that. But they are a joy. And I think I have every one glued. Okay. Let's see here. We're going to do this. We're going to do a white one, a brown one, a white one, a brown one, and so on and so forth. Let's get this glue gun out of the way. So what I did was I took some jute twine, and I didn't have a needle that I could get that twine through. Oh, I tried. Lord knows I tried. I tried burning the end a little bit to make it hard to get through. No, it wasn't working. I don't have a big enough needle. So what I did was I took the twine and I took some masking tape. And I simply just taped the twine to the needle. We're going to see if we can get it through here. Now I'm going to flip these over and let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to try my best to take the twine through the top third of these hearts, because I feel like it will be a better balance. If I put it too low, I feel like they're gonna flip. Okay, here we go. Hey, it's working. Huh. See, just when I'm about to give up on myself, I do something and it works like a charm, and I'm like, well, I'm a bloody genius. Okay. And you can obviously, depending on how you want to display this, you could add some things in between the hearts, like wooden beads would be cute, which I don't have any. But if I did, I probably would put some in between. What else could you do? Well, I don't know. I can't think right now. But you know, you could juice it up and jazz it up a little bit if you wanted to. There's all kinds of things you could. Well, it is, a matter of fact, you could use any color you want to wrap the hearts. You could use red, you know, pink, black, it didn't matter. I'm getting through them. This is really working well. I'm so proud that I thought of it. And then we're going to go through the last couple. Can you still see? Uh-oh. It's kind of stuck right here. Why? I don't know. Okay. Let's take it back out. Try again. There we go. That's better. Okay. And then go through the last one. Pull it. All right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause this while I cut the ends and get it hung up, and I'm going to bring you back, and I'm going to show you where I hung it, and I'm going to give you a little tour of my cleaned up, organized craft room. So hang tight. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So what I did was I went ahead and I hung the heart garland just across my tiger oak cabinet here in the craft room. I don't know how long I'm going to leave it hanging. Obviously, Valentine's Day is next weekend, so all of my Valentine's stuff will get put away. But I want to look at it for a few days anyway. So I think it turned out super cute. Now I'm just going to show you some of the things that I did in my craft room. This cabinet is pretty large. I bought it online from a lady, and I think I paid $10 for it. She didn't like it because it had glass in the doors, and she had a small toddler. So one of the side panels was broken. So I went ahead and took all the glass out and had chicken wire put in it. And I display my miniatures in there, the things I've done so far. Let's go ahead and take a look around the room. Now, I have a lot of ribbon. So what I did was I got some curtain rods and I hung them up. And that way I could see all of the ribbon that I have. And then next to that, and you know what I did? I just bought these cheap plastic shelves at Walmart. And it's perfect for the things that I have. And on each shelf, I just have, you know, some things. On this one, I've got some of my brushes. And down here, I've got some tools and some Sharpies and markers. At the bottom, I've got scrap material and yarn. Now, this table right here, I use when I'm working on a miniature. And so right now it's got my plants on there. My little spider plant. Oh, I hope my friend at work doesn't see this video. It died. But I'm bringing it back. It's coming back. So I leave that table sitting here, and I try to leave it empty for when I need to use it. But right now I've got the plants and a candle on there. Underneath, I bought these 3 storage boxes at the Dollar General. And they're pretty good size boxes. I've got material in the bottom. I've got mesh ribbon in the center because the mesh ribbon wouldn't fit on all the, I would have had to put 3 more curtain rods on the wall. So in the center the mesh ribbon is stored, and then the top box has my jute twine, nautical rope, things like that. And then next to that I have this little 3-drawer container on wheels. It's got some of my miniature furniture, other things. I'm actually getting ready to do my 50s diner. So I've got some of my miniatures in here that I made previously that I'm going to use in there. And over here, this is 2 bins. Then I've got some shredded paper. This one's got glue, spackling, because you're never going to have too much glue. I've got a paper cutter, some miscellaneous jars for jar crafts. And this is some seasonal stuff that I bought to do crafts I never did. So I just put them in here. Now this is my 50s diner. The body, the shell is all finished. So I promised myself that I would get started on this here in the next week or so. So this is a huge project. I'm going to enter it in the county fair in the summer. So I got to get to work. And then over here, this is my little cabinet. Derek, my boyfriend, found it on the curb. And he brought it home and I painted it. And I use, storage underneath. And then I've got my little toaster oven, because when I work with polymer clay, my pieces have to be baked. So instead of going downstairs and turning on the oven and heating up the house, I just bought a little toaster oven. And then on top is just a crate. Oh, you see this? Derek's daughter painted it for me. Well, she asked me what I liked, and I said I love water and sunsets. So she painted this for me, so this is displayed in here. And then this is my work area. I usually use the end of this table if I'm doing a craft. And I've got my computer and my paints. I've got paints I use all the time over there. I've got my scissors, my pens, and this cute little thing. This stores my paper clips, my binder clips, and some other little office things. And then I've got this bookcase that I have bins in. So I've got lots of storage in here. Got my glue gun and my Dremel, and then other things. Ooh, there it goes. And then I did actually organize my closet as well. I put a shelving unit in here, and I've got my garbage organized. I've got my cardboard, my clear plastic containers, which I'm going to use for windows for my diner. And then on top I've got this little monkey bin with my polyfill, and I've got some wreaths. Can you see it back there? I've got some wreath forms hung in here. So yeah, I did some organizing. Hey, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, do that. And until next time, guys, I love you. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.